Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Move Well Wednesday segment. All you're going to need for this routine is your mat, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me just go ahead and check on the comments, check on the video, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Give me a quick second. Once we get that video rolling, we'll go ahead and start. All right. So for your first move, we're going to go ahead and get started with the cat camel. To initiate this one, let's go in our all four or quad position. We're going to go wrists beneath our shoulder, knees beneath our hips, making sure that the eye of the socket is always looking forward. What you want to do from here is exhale or inhale, round up. Exhale, bring that chin up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring that chin, tuck that chin into the chest. Exhale, bring that chin up to the ceiling again. Inhale, round up. Exhale, arch that spine. So the key here is going to be getting as much movement, as much mobility in that spine. So go ahead and keep that up. Each and every position we're going to hold for a minute, and we're going to do our best to breathe through it. Good morning, guys. Keep that up. We're here for another 30. Again, wrist beneath your shoulders. Your inhale, rounding up. Exhale, arching that spine, bringing that chin up. Here for another 15, everyone. Try to get as much movement in that spine as possible. In 10 seconds, we're going to take this into a bird dog. That's going to be a little core movement for you all. So keep that up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So we're going to work our right arm and our left leg. What you want to do is bring that elbow to that knee and expand out. When you're at this position, make sure that your glute and your quad is nice and tight. Inhale in, exhale, expand out. Hold each position for about 2 seconds. Again, just make sure you're breathing through it. Inhale in, exhale, expand out, tighten that quad, tighten that glute. Inhale in, exhale out, hold the position. Inhale in, exhale out. 2 more here, everyone. Again, inhale that in, exhale out, hold. Last one, inhale in, exhale out, hold. Good, let's go ahead and switch. Left arm, right knee. Hold for 2, extend out. Again, hold for that 2. Inhaling in, exhaling, expanding out. Keep that up. Inhaling in, exhaling, expanding that out. We're here for another 10 seconds, and we'll transfer over into some hip cars. Get 2 more, everyone. Again, inhale in, exhale, expand out, hold. Last one here, guys. Very nice. So in the same position, again, wrists beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. We're going to work our hip mobility right now. So what I want you to do in this position, bring your right knee into your chest. Take that knee out. Internally rotate it. In this position, I want you to squeeze your glute. Bring it right into your chest. Out. Internally rotate it. Kick it nice and high. Back down. Again, out with that knee. Internally rotated. In this position, I should be able to balance something on your foot, like a book. You want it to be nice and flat, right into your chest. You're going to go out, in, and fully around, trying to get as much mobility and as much movement in that joint. For those who experience wrist pain in this position, go ahead and create a fist, or you can grab a hold of dumbbells. That should kind of alleviate the pressure and the pain in your wrist. That tends to happen to me. Again, we're here for 15 seconds. So out, create a big circle. Bringing that knee in, out, internally rotate it, back down. Your glute should be on fire. We're here for another 7, 6, last one here, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's switch. Reset that position if you feel like you lost it. Wrist beneath your shoulder, knees beneath beneath your hips. We're working our left one now. Bring that left knee into your chest. Take it out. Bring it up. Squeeze that glute back into your chest. So out, up, squeeze that glute right back into your chest. Breathe through these movements, guys. It's going to be really easy to just hold that breath, but please make sure you're breathing through it. And make sure you're locking out that glute at the very top. When you're in this position, your glute should be activated. So into your chest, out, internally rotate that, squeeze the glute, bring it right back into your chest. What I want you to watch for is, are you compensating? What tends to happen with me, and I'll show you from a different angle, is I know I'm compensating when I shift. I drop one hip and I shift. So what happens is I lose the tension or the connection in my lats, and I'm essentially twisting my hip, tweaking my back. So just be mindful about that. That's the reason why when doing this movement, we want to take it slow, just to see if we're aware of any compensations or not. You're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice, guys. We're going to go back to something that we did previously. It's going to be a bear into our down dog position. So your bear, again, wrists beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips, the eye of the elbow always looking forward. That's going to get you in your lats. We're going to hold each position for about 5 seconds. So in your bear position, you're going to lift your knees up just about an inch. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up into your down dog. I'm going to be doing a modified version because, yeah, my mobility is getting better, but you know. So I'm going to go modified, holding for 3, 2, 1. Back into your down dog. Back into your bear. Hold. 4, 3, breathe. Through 2, 1. Lift. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Come back in. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up into your down dog. Hold it, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bear. Make sure when you're in your bear position that you're creating a 2-finger space between your palm and the ground, just because we want to make sure that we don't have any flat hands. So you're here for another 15 seconds exactly. So keep that up. Again, for those who are experiencing any wrist pain, go knuckles down. If you have a pair of dumbbells, go ahead and grab those. That should make the movement a little more bearable. Keep that up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice, guys. Let's go ahead and get into a child pose. So, knees are going to be a little wider than your hips, so I'm pretty much at the end of my mat. What I'm going to do from here is sit my butt back, allow my hands to come down. So, we're going to find movement within movement. What that means is I'm just going to go ahead and sway my hips as long as that feels good. From here, I'm going to round my spine, drop my tailbone, lift my chest up, and open my chest up. So looking over my right shoulder, looking over my left shoulder. Back into that child's pose, rocking yourself side to side. Round that spine up, drop that tailbone. Looking over your right shoulder and your left shoulder. Back in. So with this movement, you're always welcome to move a little faster than me, a little slower than me. You just kind of want to find that rhythm and continue with that movement. So whether it's slower than me or faster than me, just find that pace that feels comfortable for you and keep going with it. So in this child's pose, you should feel a nice little pull going on in your lats. When you round, try to get as much movement in that spine as possible, just the way we did in that cat-camel position. So we're here for 10 seconds. Again, round, drop that tailbone, looking over your chest. Very nice, guys. Come back into your we're gonna do from here is we're gonna walk our arms towards one side. So just like so. What this is gonna do is this is gonna give me a deeper lat stretch. And as I mentioned previously, my lats tend to run tight. Go ahead and switch. So what I like to do is I'll let my head hang and I'll just try to breathe in that position. 3, 2, 1, switch. So we're holding each position for about 10 seconds. Each and every time, try to take yourself just a little bit deeper into that stretch if possible. Go ahead and switch. Again, just breathe through your movement, guys. If you can, each and every time, switch, allow your hands to go a little deeper as long as it feels good. We're here for 15 seconds. Last one here, guys. Again, just hold. Find that movement. Very nice, guys. Let's go ahead and switch. So, we're gonna go with the hip flexor stretch to some hamstring movements. So, let's go right foot forward, left foot down. What I want you guys to do in this position is go ahead and tuck your tailbone in. So the way that's gonna look is I'm gonna tuck my tailbone. I should be feeling it in the bottom, I should be feeling it right here. So I tuck my tailbone. If this still isn't an intense hip flexor stretch, go ahead and then lean. Feel that movement out. If you want, take your arms into that movement. From here, lift your toe off the ground and just sit back. So I'm placing my butt on my heel. Come back in, tuck that tailbone, lift your arms up, holding each position for about 5 seconds. But again, if you'd like to stay here for a little longer, please feel free to do so. Lifting my toe up, coming right back in, tucking that tailbone in before I lift, and getting that hamstring. Ideally, if you can flatten it out and get it, please do so. My hamstrings are just very tight, so if you would like to hold any of these positions for a little longer, please feel free to do so. And just move with your breath. We're here for 15 seconds. Tuck that tailbone. You should be feeling it in that hip flexor. You should be feeling it in that hamstring. Last one here, guys, and we'll switch. Tuck that tailbone, lift up. Lift that toe off the ground, get that hamstring stretch in there. Good, let's go ahead and switch. Now we're going right knee down, left foot up. To initiate it, tuck that tailbone under. If that's still not enough, go ahead and lean forward. Holding each position again for about 5 seconds, but you're always welcome to move a little faster or slower. Toe up when we're getting that hamstring stretch. Rock back in. Tuck that tailbone, lift up. When you're doing the hip flexor one, so when you are in this position, you want to make sure that your glute is tight. So that bottom foot, you're going to be feeling it in the hip flexor, but I also want you to make sure that your glute is nice and tight through that movement. Wow, hamstrings are so tight. Again, when it comes to mobility, it's all about consistency. So if you have a chance to do a couple of these movements, if not all, in the morning or a couple times a day, it only takes about 5 minutes. You can pick the ones that you feel are the most ideal for you, and just go ahead and do them about 2 to 3 times a day. Again, you don't need more than 5 to 7 minutes. We're here for 15 seconds. I've made it a habit to wake up every morning, so around 7:30. I do a little mobility flow. Okay. I do a little mobility flow every morning to keep myself, to improve my mobility actually. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Very nice, guys. Let's work our inner thigh now. So what you're gonna do, let's stick out our left foot. I want you to keep your foot down. So I'm on the side of my foot. I have my knee down. What I'm going to do, planting both hands up front, is gently rock back. So basically sitting on my heel, coming right back up. Sitting on my heel, coming right back up. Please be careful with this one, guys. It's will tug and pull on your inner thigh or your groin muscle. So just be careful with this one. You don't want to injure it or overstretch it. Just try to breathe. With most of these movements, I want you to mindfully think about them. So try to engage mentally with your movements, just to gauge out how it feels if you would like to take any of these stretches deeper. So yeah, just go ahead and just be mindful about your movements. If you would like to just hold, go ahead and walk your arms or extend your arms and just hold that position. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch, guys. Again, extending out my right foot, bending my left knee. So like I was saying, I've been trying to stay consistent with my mobility. I've made it a habit to do it a couple times a day. My morning session is usually a little longer, so it can run between 15 and 20 minutes. But the rest of the day, I'll usually do about a 5 to 7 minute segment of each. And I'll usually hit or target the spots that I know I'm weakest at. For instance, my shoulders, my lats, the list goes on. Go ahead and hang here for another 10. Again, moving with that breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So we're going to bring the 90-90 sit back, or we're going to do it as a flow. So it's going to be a couple components of it. So let's go right knee forward, left knee back. When starting this one, again, you want to make sure that your knee is parallel to your hip and you have that space in between. So we're going to go a couple different variations. Your level 1 is going to be planting your hands on the ground as you move. What we're going to do from there is come up into our shin box. Your level 2 of the movement will require no hands as you shift and as you lift up, locking out that hip and locking out that glute. Always taking our time. Again, gauge out the intensity that you'd like to work at, whether it's keeping your hands on the ground as you switch or no hands. When you're doing the shin box, again, remember you want to press your shin on the ground as you lift up. We're doing this more as a flow. Again, taking your time with it, but you're always welcome to move a little faster than me if you'd like. Lock that hip. If the shin box aggravates your hip or any portion, just go ahead and stick with the 90-90. So yeah. If you would like to hold your 90-90s for a little longer, again, please feel free to do so. Just move with that breath. When you're switching, make sure that your chest is up nice and high. When you're coming down from that shin box, make sure you're controlling it. We're here for 15 seconds, guys. Control your movements. During your switch, so during this portion, it's okay to feel clicks in your hip as long as there's no pain. So any type of clicking and snapping will be fine as long as you don't experience pain with it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's go into our spider walk with rotation. We're going to add that lateral lunge. So to demonstrate, I'm going to go high plank push-up position, stepping my left foot in, dropping that elbow, lifting up, rotating into my lateral lunge, back into the same side. So we're going to stick to each side for a minute. So don't alternate the positions. Again, high plank, I step my left foot in, drop that elbow, rotate into my lateral lunge, or a Cossack squat, which is lifting that toe up. Take your time with this movement. When you're in that lateral lunge, again, just be careful. It does tug on that inner thigh, and you want to make sure that your knee is going over your second toe. So if you look down at your feet, make sure your knee is right over your second toe. Move with the breath. Try to find a good pace that you can move at and stick with it, whether it's faster than mine or slower than mine. We're here for 15 seconds. Get in that last one here, guys. Very nice. Let's go ahead and switch your sides. So again, starting off in that high plank position, you're going to step that opposite foot in, drop that elbow, lift up, go ahead and rotate. So I don't have a problem with applying pressure on the knee to lift. Just please be careful, because you're applying opposing forces, and that's where a lot of knee pain can come. If you're up here and if you just want to place your hand, that's fine. But if you're going to do a full-blown apply pressure and lift, avoid that as much as possible. So for those who would want a regressed version, your spider walk will be with your knee down. Just like so, you'll lift up and then go into your lateral lunge. So the only difference is you'll have that knee down as you complete your spider walk and up into your lateral lunge. So gauge out the intensity you'd like to work at. Hips back, feel that nice little pull. We are here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's go with the toe touch variation. This is going to be a little more complex. So, you're going to go push-up high plank position. So, wrist beneath your shoulders. What we're going to do from here is step your right foot in, step your left foot in. Hang in that squat. Chest is always up. Hands come back down, hips come up. Step both feet back into their high plank position. From your high plank, step your right foot in, step your left foot in, chest up. Hands back down, hips up. Walk those feet back. Step that right foot in, step that left foot in. Chest up, hands back down, hips up. We're going to add another layer. Step both feet back into your push-up high plank. Give me a push-up. Up. Step your right. Step your left. Chest up. Hands back down, hips up. Let's keep that up, guys. So stepping that back into your high plank position. Give me that push-up. Step your right foot in, step your left, chest up when you're in that squat. Hands back down, hips up. 2 more. Walk your feet back. Push up. Step the right, step the left. Squat it out. Hands back down, hips up. Final one here, guys. Step the right foot back, left foot back. Push up. Right foot in. Left foot in, hips up. Whew, my God. All right, let's work. Oh, let's catch our breath. Very nice, guys. Let's get back on the ground. We're gonna go ahead and do some scorpions. So with your scorpion, laying down on your stomach, you're gonna create your hands, or you're gonna place your hands into a T position. So just like so, you're going to rest your forehead ideally. What I'm going to do is lift up my left leg, take it towards my right palm. Switching my side. lifting my right leg up, taking it towards my left palm. This is a very nice stretch if it's done properly. Just breathe through your movement. Wow, that one kicked my butt. So keep here for a little longer, guys. Lifting up, taking it towards your palm. If you would like to hold the positions a little longer, please feel free to do so. If you would like to go a little faster, again, you're more than welcome to. We're here for 15 seconds. We've got one final one from here. So stay in that position, guys, for 10 seconds. Last 5, we're going to end off with our breathing in 3, 2, 1. So in that forward position, go ahead and place both hands, or place your head on your forearms. We're going to go with our crocodile breathing. So on your stomach, resting your forehead on your elbow, on your forearms. What you're going to do is take a deep breath in, about 7 seconds, allowing your rib cage to expand. Hold at the top for 4. When you exhale, bring that belly button into the spine. So exhale, 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 exhale. When you get to that last part, blow out that candle. So it's going to give you a nice little contraction in your diaphragm. Again, you're going to take that deep breath in, hold at the top. When you exhale, you want to make sure you're drawing your belly button into your spine and always blowing out that last little candle. So forcing that last little breath out. Again, we're focusing on just getting our heart rate back down to our resting. Some of these movements may have elevated your heart rate like they did mine. So just go ahead and breathe through your movement. Try to see if you can get movement within your rib cage. We want to make sure that they are properly expanding, properly decompressing when we're going through this. So just be mindful about that. Hang here for another 10. That should give you time for another deep breath in. Hold that breath and exhale right out. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on another Move Well Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next week. But please check out Will's 12 o'clock walk. Get some sunlight, get some movement. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, guys.